There's something you don't see every day. Seagulls going for the bugs. It's not around the back, mate. They're at the front. Anyway, morning in Ceduna. Doing a fuel up. I'm heading off that way to Madura, heading west. Right, I'm about halfway to the first fuel stop. Just thought I'd take a little bit of a break here on the side of the road. Bathroom break more than anything else, but time for a stretch. Been going about an hour and a half. It's always good to get off and limber up a little bit, so quite a pretty little spot. There's a march fly chasing me. Lovely, lovely day. It's not a hint of breeze. Hey, get off me. They got me. Anyway, that's enough. Let me kill this march fly. Quick update: if you want to know where to find march flies, come to. There's swarms of them here. Drive me crazy. I've got to go. Right, sit rep at the Roadhouse. Fueled up here. This is the first fuel stop. Quite a long one, 297 k's. Had 3 litres to spare at the end, so that was good. Ordered a steak and salad for lunch today. I had steak last time I was here. I recall the flies being a lot worse, so it's good. Very still weather today. Which has been good for riding conditions. Yeah, only about 370 k's to go. So that'll be tying me over for the afternoon. Nothing much more to update on. Going to enjoy my lunch. Check you later. Alright, just about to leave Roadhouse. Notice I've been a bit snookered on the GoPro footage. I've only got one recorded clip. Pretty sure I took about 4 or 5, so I think what's happened is I've turned it on and it's kept running and flattened the battery. Anyhow, see if we can do better on the next leg. Put a fresh battery in and we'll get going. That is spectacular. Just the colour of it. It's amazing. There's the Great Australian Bight, and I'm going to be heading off now. Stop. Alright, we've got a quarantine checkpoint just up here. I wonder if this is where they check my G2G pass, which is Western Australia's version of a visa to get into WA, which they implemented during COVID. All vehicles must stop. Well, that's fine. Getting the loads ready. But we got a very official flashing blue and red lights.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Can you please stand up? You've been triple vaccinated?
Pardon?
You've been triple vaccinated?
Yes,
And have you got G2G pass?
I do.
Can you please show me that?
Sure.
Thank you.
Get a G2G pass out.
Need a wash when you get back.
Say again?
Need a wash when you get back.
I reckon. This is interesting.
You good? Can you show me triple vaccination? You got certificate?
Yeah, sure.
Yep, all good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
got 24 hours for red test.
Okay.
And if that is positive, just contact 13 COVID. They will help you out.
All right.
Just wait for these guys. You're good to go.
No worries. Thank you.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
So I'll just have a look in your backpack or behind as well. Is that okay?
Yeah, feel free. Can I put this somewhere up here?
Have you got any fresh fruit or anything?
No, I don't eat fruit.
Cool, thank you.
Just clothes and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. No food in any of the other ones?
Pardon?
No food in any of the other ones?
No.
You're all good, thank you.
All good? Thank you. Keeping WA safe from bugs. Bugs that will attack crops and bugs that will attack people. Thanks, mate. That will be us. Back into WA. And that, folks, is a border re-entry into WA. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Alright, we're heading into Eucla. Sort of heading down into Eucla. Might have to turn back because I missed the servo. It's at the Eucla Motel. I'll turn around here. That's easy to miss. No one behind me? Nope. Okay, just fuel up and that will be our last leg. to Madura, and the clocks have gone back 2 hours, so 2.5 hours total today. So it's only 1:22. I've got to cover about 170 k's, so there's literally nothing here at Eucla. It's just a service station. Let's see what there is. There's a caravan park, budget rooms, Cross Lookout, Old Beach Road, Spirit of the Desert, Eucla Motor Hotel, garden restaurant, takeaway food, service station, and ice. Ooh, I don't know where to go. It's bloody confusing. Okay. Let's get some juice. Alrighty, just fueled up at Madura. This is our camping spot for the night, not here, this is a service station. It's just a minute or so up the road here, high on this ridge. So I managed to get a little bit of food there. Wouldn't normally chow down on a sandwich, but it's all they had. Some of a Sambo, and we've got not much reception here on the phone. It's H plus. Okay, so apparently it's here, and this is in Wiki Camps as a free spot. Comes regarded, 4.5 stars. We'll see where it takes us. Very intriguing. Not the best road, but oop, that's a big bumper. Could not avoid it. Yeah, this bloke that overtook me yesterday on his R90 BMW was in the little takeaway shop in there. He's like, "Oh, you staying here tonight?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "What, in the caravan park?" And I said, "No, just up on the ridge there." He looked at me strangely. Obviously more of a glamper than a camper. Like this caravan park down there. RFDS keep off. Oh, there's a chopper. We're going this way, according to the map. Alright. Meters to go. people here already. Just a couple. Oh yeah, I saw these people on a J-pod. Is it the J-pod? Yeah. The Jayco J-pod. Oh, look at that for a view. Might sneak in here myself. Check this out. Unbelievable. Secret we'll be finding. That's a view. Alright, here we are at the camping site for tonight at Madura. It's quite a special place. You can see the background there, or the view. I might just rotate the camera, it might be easier. So we're high up here on an escarpment overlooking a pretty massive plain, and you can see the highway down there. And we've got one camper over here. And another camper up there. So we're miles away from each other. I'm going to pitch my tent somewhere near where I'm standing. I've got to get some of these rocks out of the way first. So I'll do a bit of a emu bob for the rocks, get rid of them, and get my tent down. Awesome, it is so quiet up here. Alrighty. Get cracking on setting up camp. Alright, let's get this camp set up. $14 doesn't buy you much these days. Pardon me. Butterfly. Bloody butterflies know how to bite.
the last night I'll be staying in this tent. Jim Ulfa will be a cabin or something. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Okay, in the tail bag I've got my pillow and my favourite mattress. Pillow. It's pretty dusty out here. Don't want to drag a whole lot of dust into the tent just yet. Okay, jacket over kind of bike. Backpack. Next priority is to get out of these hot jeans into something. Sleeping bag. Clothes bag, which is also a pillow. And just at the top of the bag, I make sure I've got my shorts. So get out of view of you guys. Get changed. That feels better already. But I did decide to do that. Drop them in the dirt. So dirt and bugs. Good combo. I can live with that. Bring these inside just in case we get dew. Wet trousers. And that, folks, is me set up. What's left to do is crack a Pepsi Max. I'm not endorsing Pepsi Max. Cheers. Well, it's early afternoon and I'm all set up. Decided to hide in my tent. There are predatory insects out there. The triple threat of March flies. I got bitten by one as I was putting my tent up, but they were swarming me. Also biting midges or sandflies. And those things I get a bit of a reaction to. I'm not sure of anyone that doesn't. And there were mosquitoes as well, again in a fair number. So I'm playing Dutch ovens in the tent here. It's pretty warm, but at least I won't suffer the consequences of getting bitten by 1,000 sandflies. They're the ones that I'm really worried about. Anyway, just going to kick back here and chill out. Hopefully the breeze picks up and the sun goes down. Alright, I've just come out of my tent because I've checked the weather forecast for tomorrow morning and checked the weather maps, and it's high likelihood of us getting some rain tomorrow morning. It's not going to be much autofocus going on here. So yeah, I just need to pack everything up and make sure that nothing's going to get too wet for the trip tomorrow. The sun is just sneaking down. Alright, wish me luck for tomorrow morning. Okay, so welcome to my tent. I've laid out the big map here as best I can, just to show you a bit of a recap of today. So Ceduna's here on the coast of South Australia, and this glorious road here along the southern coastline, the Nullarbor Plain, across the border at Eucla. You'll see some footage that I took there of the border crossing, and then here at Madura. And I'm in a free camp, which is above the town of Madura on the escarpment overlooking the plain. So we're overlooking the plain that runs from here through to the coast. It's spectacular. It's absolutely beautiful. So the plan for tomorrow is, it was to get to Widgymortha here. So from Madura up here to Widgymortha. But I'm thinking, based on the kilometres, I can get to Coolgardie, which has far better accommodation. And it's 697 kilometres. So for a little bit extra, I then have a 555 kilometre run to home from there. And given that that road is really pretty bad, that's my preferred option at this point in time. So so that's the current plan. I'll stay in a cabin here in Coolgardie, and then wake up early and make the trip home. Now, if it does go pear-shaped in terms of weather tomorrow, for example, wet tent, wet bedding, etc., etc., I'll be executing Plan B. Probably actually Plan A, given that everything I bought was fairly inexpensive. Will be to ditch the flea-bitten sleeping bag, ditch the $14 tent, ditch the $30 inflatable pillows, etc. Keep the mattress because it's been good, it's been brilliant. But everything else can just go in the skip. I'll lighten the load, and make a bit more of a comfortable trip back home. So that's the current thinking. The onslaught by insect life this evening has stopped because of the darkness, but I had the triple threat of mosquitoes and sandflies and march flies. The former two were able to, the mosquitoes were so small they could fit through the mesh in the screen in the roof. There's no fixed windows here. It's literally just screen. You can't screen them off. And you'll see, you can probably see on the walls of the tent, blood spatter and other kind of carnage from my fight back against these little critters. So anyway, I'm gonna hunker down for the night and get up early and get on the road. Wish me luck.